We've driven Piano Slave to drinking.
Yes, we have.
And Ms. Yen is lightheaded. Who did we just save?
Inspector Moreau, are you still with us?
Oh, the police are here. That's what she meant.
I'm looking forward to see if you managed to save him or not. I know very little about him, but surely he had a family. Don't you think? Poor, fatherless children. But he falls on his own sword. His kind is not meant to come for people like me. Laws are made for cretins. The aristocracy doesn't need to know right from wrong. We are always right.
Oh, God.
A grave. It is a grave. Oh, I don't want to die.
I don't want you to die either.
Me neither.
Why is this whole place rumbling?
Yeah.
Sexy statue.
Well, we got the nakedness.
What was Mother like? She was the most beautiful creature ever to grace this world. I can't remember what she looked like, no matter how hard I try. Her beauty was blinding, Justine. We could never dare to chain such memory to our minds. We would be too much to bear. It would be too much to bear. Cute. Cute statue. A little creepy.
Big hands.
Yeah. A little bummed.
Anything to grab besides the obvious? No. Noting that this is not darkness we're in right now. It all made sense, he thought. We all appreciate symmetry. Everyone is comforted by the casualty of logic. It gives the impression of a grand plan that we may be able to grasp the inner workings of this perfect universe. You see, his wife had died while giving birth to his son. That is why he was able to forgive. His family was just giving into the symmetry. Ah! A star. Oh! Aw. I mean, remember she stole his star thing? Oh, there's a note. Unpunished,
Finished letter.
That's an F.
Yeah.
Comes down below.
Weird F.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Letter. The 2nd of February. Okay. Herbert, I have contacted the consulate and they said they will send you permits that you need for visiting Algeria. I wish you good luck on your search and that your findings will come at a lower price than mine. I am at a loss with my studies. My daughter has become distraught and distant. I did little to control her behavior, yet I believe the very notion of my observation has made her this way. My scientific indifference to our tests has not left her with an indifferent opinion. She finds my lack of reaction disappointing. She judges me. I am, and most importantly, herself, by the results of the tests. The reason I have had trouble finding any consistency with her character is because she tries different approaches to provoke me, and her actions only become more and more disturbing. Yesterday I lost myself and scolded her. She was terrified and humiliated. It saddens me greatly to bring my studies to a close without seeing it to the end. But I can no longer justify my research. I have to mend my relationship with my daughter. 2nd of February.
It's not a typewriter F. I typed on typewriters.
Oh, I didn't collect the other ones. What was the date of her little diaries? What was the years? Was she putting them down? She said age 10 and age 8.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Was his losing it?
38?
Was his losing it and scolding her having to do with the sword choice and the maid
The
thing?
diaries
Probably.
weren't dated.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume those were linked.
So can you take that star and like give it to her mom or something?
You think? Let me see. I do remember the star
Yeah.
she talked about. Cover her up.
Yeah, mommy.
Heh.
Doesn't seem to be working. Is the star significant, or can we abandon this line of thinking? I would like a snarf on that. Because I'm going to walk around with this fucking thing forever, otherwise. I'm very hinging on... That's what I kept thinking. Abandon? And we did so good at, like...
Yeah, totally.
Remembering a very minute little detail from the letters. I feel like I'm never rewarded for I always remember, like, the clues that don't fucking matter. And then never remember the inane little thing that is the most important detail ever. You forgot the juice boxes? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was foolish.
Okay. It looks like progress. I do actually like charcoal ladies.
Eee.
Ugh. Where are those balls of things? I don't like those charcoal ladies because they're whipping each other.
Well done. You have triumphed, conquered my cabinet. I wish I could tell you how you did, but alas, this is a recording. You will have to figure it out all by yourself. Did anyone survive? The
Yes.
doctor? The priest?
Yes.
Or perhaps the policeman? Who is allowed to live? Why? You should really reflect on these past events and consider what they meant to you, what you have learned about your true nature. Father never knew me. He thought he did, but then he was frightened. And nothing was ever the same again. I can still see him, lying there on the floor. He looked so surprised.
Is she referring to this?
Yeah, I think so.
The star-shaped soapstone stained by his blood fell to the floor with a sonorous thud. Blame me not, for I was but a child. With careful ambition, I dare to smile. Rest in peace, Papa.
Well, you are.
So what was wrong with her to begin with? Because one of the
Yeah.
letters that we read said that something, it's a shame about your child, but maybe your studies will help, or something like that. So what was she born with that made her automatically predisposed to... Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, God. What will that perfect sphere bring?
She's a sociopath.
We must hurry. It's not too late.
Shut the door, maybe? Should we shut the door?
First, I'm going to go back out and get into the light. Regain my sanity a bit. How would someone know that she was a sociopath from a very early age, though? Like,
Yeah.
pre-testing, they were like, sorry about your daughter. It's like, oh, yeah. Got that wonky eye, sociopath. Well, at least you can test on her. It will
Chronology.
bring the end of everything. The tattered yellow
King
king
shall
shall
dethrone.
dethrone. Stay alive. Suffer the trial. Through the gates. From beyond comes.
Oh my god, there's tons of it.
They who burrow.
Waits
burrow
beyond. Wait,
what waits beneath. The pipers will call us to dance. Death shall move across the floor.
Can we use our lantern? Oh, I don't know if we have.
Oh. No, apparently not. No oil. Climb the highest tower. Spin the wheels. Crank the engine. The skinless one is waking. The beautiful pain. Oh, Father. Oh my God. It will be again. It's coming. Liar. Elias does to use dust as a sore muse.
Sore muse? Weird.
Gluttony. It pleases me. Lonely. I just realized that when we thought that he was crazy for cutting himself, she maybe did ask him to do that.
Yeah.
What will that perfect sphere bring? Okay, getting repetition here. The tattered yellow. Okay. I am emerging from within. Entertain me, my darlings. It will be the end of everything. We must hurry. It's not too late. Through the gates, from beyond comes they who burrow.
Wait, beneath?
Oh,
Wait,
that's, we've
beneath?
already seen that. The inside. Suffer the trial. Plummet through the ancient city. Death shall not accourse the floor.
Shall move
Across.
the
Shall move
floor.
across the floor. It will be again. It's coming. Playful. The pipers will call for us to dance.
Stay alive.
Stay alive. She said crank the machine.
So it comes to an end. Now that you have seen what you truly are, you are able to go on and face eternity.
The piper. Oh shit, we need to remember all the clues.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Doubt.
Can you put a rock in those?
Oh. Oh.
Oh shit.
What were the clues? What were the clues? Do you remember? What was it about the piper?
The piper will call us to dance.
To dance.
I'm not gonna dance. That's not gonna solve the puzzle.
Can you put a round rock in?
Yeah, the sphere.
The sphere was referring to the sphere that was dug up in the first game. The evil sphere.
What do we do? Oh, how about
What?
those ones? Here's up there. Oh my god.
Ah, fuck. Is there a way to solve this? Snarf, the wall messages have nothing to do with what's going on right now. Thanks, game, for making me
Can
think
you
that...
interact with the gears just with your hands at all?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
there was
God.
no hand. Ow! Fuck! Is this solvable? There's a way to solve this? How? Just let it play out.
I don't want to die.
It said stay alive. That was one of the clues.
Use one of the boards.
This was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much. Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
We are Justine.
Well done, child. Do not be afraid. You have saved us, child. Open the door. Hey, you! Almost free. Come on, get us out of here!
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
So I did this to myself? Or something?
It's like super fucked up.
I really should keep this door locked.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour. Did I hear voices from downstairs?
I certainly hope not.
Oh, silly me.
Yes, silly Clarice.
She's just super fucked up and did it to herself. Like, how can you?
She just plays with them down there now.
Yeah.
And puts herself through trials. But how can she
Yeah.
Does she give herself amnesia in order to do the trials? Like
I wonder.
using a similar potion in the first game? Because it's still an amnesia game.
Yeah.
And the only thing connecting the two is just some letters between the characters. So I'm assuming that she uses a similar potion to give herself amnesia, and because she's fucking nuts and obsessed with trials because of her father's testing when she was younger,
Yeah.
puts herself through trials now, and other people through trials, as you saw with her delightfully watching the guy break down on stage. That was probably a thing she was putting him through. She was just really bored, and she's weird, and
Bored aristocracy.
Oh my god.
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The not saving really does add a sense of urgency to it, but man, how many extra tries would that take?
Yeah. After
Just knowing to turn around and shut that door that goes up and down alone would have me die.
Yeah.
Special thanks
few
to
times.
GLaDOS. Because of trials
Yeah,
is the idea
yeah.
of this. Chambers, it's like a amnesia version of Portal. It's pretty creepy. Pretty good for a free DLC, yeah.
Oh,
Well, it makes me want this to become an IP.
yeah.
The Trials of Justine, like constantly you are playing as a crazy girl. And it would be great is if they did a follow-up to this where Justine is constantly talking to herself as she does the trials. Like she maybe even acknowledges that she has amnesia.
Yeah,
she
that
can't,
she's.
I want,
This is
like,
her test.
Yeah, she could be like sometimes being like, I wonder what I've set up for myself this time. How delightful and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be neat.
She said at the end that that was the best one yet. So that room is not solvable. I'm kind of annoyed that somebody in there said, yes, Snarf, this is... I don't know if they snarf, but they said, yes, this is solvable. There was no solving
Yeah.
there. We just had to let it happen.
Yeah.
We had to think that we were going to die. That was no solving. It was just letting it happen. But, what?
I was gonna say, what would the ending be like if we had killed people? Like if we killed everyone? Like would
Yeah, I'd like to
Clarice
know how it changed.
be
Yeah, really.
I want to know the
not
other
her
endings.
friend anymore,
Was-
or
What? The solution was death. Fuck off, guys. Just, you should have said there is no solution. That would have made me be like, okay, let it go. But maybe you guys wanted me to still have anxiety, but then it blew up in your face because I kept pausing. So,
oh, for real? If you killed people, you'd be dead?
what? Like you just die if you had people killed? Or if you...
If you even killed one person, you'd die.
Why would them surviving... They didn't come in and save me, so why would them dying have anything to do with my success and being alive in the end?
Oh, it's similar, but the monsters are at the door instead of the survivors.
And I guess you wouldn't get the extra tidbit that she clearly chooses to keep them there and keep them tested on all the time, or like...
That was neat.
So it's assumed that the monsters she has down there, because of the first one that talks, are her boyfriends, the three that she played. Because the people you save are a sheriff, a priest, and the
Doctor.
co-worker who incarcerated her, or wanted to, was
I thought
written
he was a
to...
doctor.
Yeah.
Okay.
who was written to incarcerate her.
Oh, okay.
Instead, she captured him. The idea is that the three of them are her suitors in the love trapezoid. I think that it wasn't completely clear. I don't think that they laid enough clues that they were her suitors. It's only assumed based on that one phonograph that says that she's captured the guy.
Second one.
I feel like it would have been nice if they left behind a few more clues as to, like somebody in there said, you're assuming there's one monster. Well, there was nothing there to indicate there was more than one.
No.
All we had was the clue that she captured Basile and cut out his eyes.
Yeah.
And that one of the monsters talks and saying, "Are you there?"
No, I don't think that he says. Does he say, "Are you there?" Or was that the guy beside us?
I think that was.
He was in the cell beside us.
Who?
That was the first, right around where the first guy was.
Yeah.
And I think he just happened to ask, "Are you there?" when the monster was around. That wasn't the monster.
No, he did talk. The monster did talk.
No,
Sure?
he might
Yeah,
have actually.
the monster specifically talked. It was a different voice.
I think he said something in the potato room.
Really?
Once.
Whoa! The voice of Basile was the voice of the second monster. John St. John did the voice of
That's
Oh,
cool.
really?
one of the monsters. All of the monsters talked. If you listen, you can tell who they were, but you'd probably die. So you'd have to stick around to listen
Really?
to them talk.
Yeah, I'll find you. That's the one that I heard when we were in
Yeah,
the potato
he
room.
said that.
I
And
didn't
he
catch
said,
a lot of that.
He also
Yeah.
said, "Why is this happening?" Or like something
Oh,
like that.
really?
And "Are you there? Is that you?"
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Okay, I do remember that.
I can see, Ben, why you thought it was the guy, but it was a different voice. So the guy who said "plenty pretty" was John St. John. That's awesome. Justine says I'm still alive at the end, being a Portal reference.
I think that.
It's possible. I would love to see this become an IP, though. It's a great, like, I mean, they have a new game coming called Machine of Pigs next year, but I think it's a continuation of the Daniel story. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I don't even know if info's come out on what it is, but it would be cool to see Justine become her own like series of puzzle rooms. And especially, like, it would be especially good if just like Portal 1 was like, had just a nice little bit of
Yeah.
flavor,
Yeah.
but Portal 2 had tons.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them continue with it, and the main thing is, if you were kept company by your own voice the entire time,
Yeah.
the insane babblings of Justine, that you are Justine and you're fucking nuts, would be so cool.
Shadow Chat says it's a new story.
New
I heard
story,
it was
different
someone
story,
else.
different character.
What do you think about this? People are saying that it's an elaborate promotion for Portal 2.
It's not a promotion, it's
Yeah,
a,
like this
it's a
is
love
an-
letter
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Portal.
Yeah.
If
They have like little things in it, but it's not like go buy Portal.
It's like Amnesia saying, we're excited about Portal coming out, and we're also game developers. Every game developer nods their
Yeah.
head to every game.
Yeah.
No, it was quite good, though. It was nice.
It was released with Portal 2, but like a literal.
No, it was released as a promo. Like, you mean Valve actually had its hand in it?
It was released with it.
With the ARG potato sack. What the fuck is a potato? It was part of the Portal sack. The potato sack. What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea.
The potato sack for Portal 2? I don't know what that is. I have
it
no
like
idea what that is.
some sort of
What's the
bundle?
potato sack? I like how they just assume we know what that means.
ARG.
ARG is an augmented reality game. Look it up. No, I don't expect an explanation. I'll look it up.
It was a thing on Steam, viral marketing. It's called Potato Sack.
I wasn't a part of that. I wasn't big on Steam back in the early days of the show. I was mainly just 100% console.
It was a collection of indie games added with Portal 2 references.
Oh, okay. What else was a part of it? What other games? Because maybe I'll check them out. Oh, it was like Pyromania, like where people had to solve a bunch of shit, kinda.
Bit trip
Echo
beat.
saying.
Is a part of it?
Bit Trip Beat doesn't have Portal references.
It
Does it?
must.
They said Meat Boy was too.
Ah, and Katamari Damacy, or what part of Bit Trip has Portal references? They did not create Bit Trip Beat for.
No,
Portal.
that's what kind of bugged me about saying it was a promo. I guess it's the word.
It got a new stage. Okay, with GLaDOS leading you. Okay, maybe
Oh,
we'll
that's
check.
neat.
Oh, I think I remember that. So Bit Trip Beat wasn't like.
Like the
Okay.
way.
So a bunch of games had extra bits added to them.
Yes.
As a part of the potato sack. I see.
Okay.
Anyways, you'll want to stick around because we're going to continue to play a couple other games tonight. Coming up is Slender, and a couple
Hate it
other
or love it.
love it or hit, yeah, and a couple other games. My only qualm in this whole thing, I got to nitpick, was the puzzle lock, because
Yeah.
I guess we just really.
I had basically no idea what to. I feel like if I was on my own and just looking through them, I may have come up with something. Because I think way better when I'm on my own. But I did not know what to do.
Because going into that puzzle, you have to take for a rule that all these puzzles are created by Justine, which I guess it's kind of indicated when she talks to you, saying that these are pre-recorded. Okay. After that, it says that it's just that you take. I took that one thing as being a rule for the puzzle answer, was that she always chooses two facing the same way, but she never chooses the sword. Or I just didn't get that she had reprogrammed it.
Yeah.
Because the main thing was I was stuck on the fact that he said that experiment was continued to be a failure.
Yeah.
Thinking that she couldn't unlock it because she always chose. So I was trying to find what she never chose as a child because I thought that two facing the same way was the wrong answer. That's what we got hung up on. So
Yeah.
it just but that, I guess, like, it's just a matter of different thinking. But the main nitpick with that puzzle was the order, because there is no clue that says what
Yeah,
order.
that's a bugger.
Not that we got stuck on that part, because we couldn't get past square one. But it was fun anyways.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah, all right, that was Amnesia. Our last look at Amnesia until the Machine of Pigs comes out. So I hope you enjoyed it. Soak it in, fuzzball. See you later. All right, we'll do a little Benny Hill for the outro, just for old time's sake. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.